Hello guys, welcome on board to my flight. So today we are flying the Lufthansa A320 Fenix CFM Chocolates. It's a beautiful livery, and today we are flying from Munich to Luxembourg. It's been quite a while I haven't flown in the European region. It's like after 25 flights, I am trying to get a proper FPS into European countries because it's quite heavy. The Munich airport is quite heavy, and we have our first officer, Hannah. She's the animated first officer from the FS2 crew, and let's see how she performs. So let's start a flight. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Perfect.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay.
Please don't load
So
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
she
and
will do all
ask
the
to
basic
it.
stuff, and she'll prepare the aircraft initially. The GSX Pro is also integrated with the FS2 crew. We have our jetway already connected here, and I am getting a pretty good FPS in the game. It's like 43 now because of the GSX and animated officers activities around. Otherwise, I usually get 90, 85, or maybe 75 above. During the cruise time, I get around 120. I wish
I'm
I
out
could
for the
get
walk around.
Sure. I wish I could get to 120 in the pre-flight or pre-cruising period.
Fuel truck is in position.
I
Please don't
hope
load aircraft until
the
the fuel
frame
truck arrives
rate,
and
doesn't
ask to do
stuck
it.
up right now. It's not quite good. Like, it's okay because we have a lot of aircrafts around, and we have um, a decent number of aircrafts at the airport. So okay, so let's prepare the flight. Setting up the ideas. There's a huge glitch in the idea system of Fenix. You need to turn it off and turn it on again. We will turn off the in-game ATC volume since we are already using the BeyondATC. So I had recently purchased the premium voices for BeyondATC, and I have a lot of characters left with me, and I really want to test the say intentions ATC. People are saying it's really good. We have good reviews for say intentions. So once my Beyond ATC characters or premium voices get exhausted, then I will switch to say intentions. I am getting pretty bad FPS here. It's because of the GSX activities for sure. Not that great. Okay, let's get the load sheet accepted.
I'm back, no issues on the walk around.
Okay, that's great. We have accepted the load sheet. Let's get the flight intel into the MCDU. So in fact I should switch out the ATC now to at least hear what's happening in the ground. What's the temperature like? It's 06 degrees, QNH 1003. QNH 1003. Okay, so we have the intel with us. Let's request flight details from the sim brief. Flight number, it's DLH, which is the Lufthansa 103. Cost index 28 and 240. 28 is the cost index, and the cruising altitude is 240, flight level 0, and 06 is the temperature above. And we are traveling from Munich. (26-hour) departure. 26-hour. Okay, and we are landing at Luxembourg, runway 24. ILS runway 24. The approach would be Petex 4 kilo. Okay.
Swiss 5 Papa Golf, looking to pick up our clearance to Zurich Airport.
We have got the flight plan
Swiss
ready.
5 Papa Golf, Munich delivery, expect runway 08 left, Allgäu to Quebec departure, with the Allgäu transition, initial climb to flight level
Let's turn on
070.
the APU now.
Squawk 1000. Allgäu to Quebec departure, with the Allgäu transition. Squawk 1000. Swiss 5 Papa Golf.
Swiss 5 Papa Golf, read back correct. Contact ground 121.8 correct. Contact ground 121.83 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Will contact ground 121.83 when ready for pushback or engine start. Ocean 1842, thanks.
So I lose a lot of FPS when I turn on the BeyondATC traffic at the airport, and it takes a lot of FPS to gather all the aircrafts around. Right now I just made some changes in the air traffic and the ground traffic, where I've kept them in the scale to 7 and departure scaling to 6. So I can see a good number of FPS flowing around with me. So it's around 53, right? and GPU is 100, as you can see here. It's pretty okay for Munich. It's a very busy airport, and there are a lot of incoming and outgoing flights in this airport, since it's one of the busiest airport in the world. So let's start with the departure briefing.
Roger.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, the weather looks good. Flap setting would be config 2. Transition altitude 5000. Okay. Cruising altitude 24,000 feet. Save changes. Any questions?
No questions.
Perfect. Request boarding, please. Request boarding, please. Okay. So we have requested boarding.
All aircraft be advised, information Zulu now current, QNH 1004.
Are we done with the refueling? I think it's almost done. Refueling is almost done. Catering services are already finished. Catering services completed. Boarding is requested. We should soon get the passengers onboarded, and we should soon have the pushback. So let's have the IFR clearance from the ATC. Munich clearance delivery, Lufthansa 103 requests IFR clearance to Luxembourg. I am ready to copy.
Lufthansa 103, Munich delivery, expect runway 08 left, give me 6 Quebec departure, give me transition, squawk 1000.
Taxi to runway 08 left, departure via give me 6, transition give me squawk code 1000, Lufthansa 103.
Lufthansa 103, read back correct. Contact ground 121.98 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact ground on 121.98 when ready for push or engine start, Lufthansa 103. Perfect. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Earpins and covers.
Removed. Removed.
Fuel quantity.
5820 kilograms.
Seatbelt.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Barrel ref.
1003 set. 1003 set.
1003 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Okay, so let's have the pushback and engine start approval from the ATC. Ground, Lufthansa 103, request for push and engine start.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Lufthansa 103, startup approved, call when ready for taxi.
Thank you.
No problem, have a safe flight.
Startup approved. We'll call you back when ready for taxi. Lufthansa 103. We've got the pushback approved. So let's have the before start checklist done. Cockpit to ground, we are ready for pushback. Okay. Before start checklist.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1 147 VR 147 V2 151 set and checked. Set and checked. Set and checked.
V1 147 VR 147 V2 151 windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Locking gear.
Okay. On. On.
Before start checklist completed.
Done. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
So we have started engine 2 now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. To illuminated signs and crew instructions including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the...
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Please set parking brakes.
Guide you to an exit.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
All baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelts are.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
have a good engine start. Okay. After start checklist.
Unlocking gear.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Set and checked. Set and checked. Set and checked.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Perfect. Let's get the ATC taxi clearance. Ground Lufthansa 103, request taxi to runway 08 left.
Lufthansa 103, runway 08, left taxi via Echo 1, Charlie 4, November, Alpha 1.
Taxi to runway 08 left, taxi via Echo 1, Charlie 4, November, Alpha 1, Lufthansa 103. Okay. Echo 1 Charlie 4. Echo 1 Charlie 4. But we are facing right, so we will go from Charlie 5 Whiskey 1 November. Okay. Flight controls check.
Ready. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rados.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Perfect. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Okay. Clear left side. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Let's go. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto. Set and checked.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
So we are taxiing to runway 08 left. Our FPS is pretty much stable right now. So I have noticed one thing, the Fenix A320 CFM Sharklet versions, they have some issues with starting up or maybe the movement with the aircraft. Once the engine is turned on and we are ready to taxi, the Fenix doesn't move ahead. Like there's some issue with it. I don't know. The Fenix simulation, they need to fix this issue. It's a bit irritating bug. Munich Tower, Lufthansa 103, holding short runway 08 left, ready for departure.
Lufthansa 103, Munich Tower, wind variable, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 08 left, Lufthansa 103. Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Runway 26 right. Confirmed. Takeoff runway confirmed.
No.
Approach path clear of traffic.
08 left.
Cabin crew be seated for takeoff. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
Prepare for takeoff. Ready?
Ready. Thrust set 100 knots.
Check.
B1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Lufthansa 103, contact Munich radar 123.905.
Packs are on.
Okay. So, see you guys when we are approaching to Luxembourg. Let's cruise right now. See you guys soon. So we are in the approach phase right now, descending to 3,000 feet for the final approach. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Approach checklist.
Barrel ref.
1002 set. 1002 set.
1002 set. Seatbelt.
On. On. Set and check. On. On.
Minimum.
3000 feet set.
Auto brake.
Medium arm.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Gear down.
Cabin crew be seated for landing. Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
We're still getting an FPS of 53.
1000.
1000.
We should have a great landing, of course.
Luxembourg 6553 at gate Alpha A to request pushback.
I have control.
You have control.
Luxembourg 6553, Luxembourg Tower, pushback and
100
engine
about.
start approved. Face northeast. Pushback and engine start approved.
100.
Face northeast. Luxembourg 6553.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse screen. Decel. 70 knots.
Lufthansa 103, exit right at Delta 2.
Exit right at Delta 2, Lufthansa 103. I can see drop in FPS after the new update from the flight simulator. I think yeah, it's causing a bad FPS.